What's up everybody, Ghost Gamer here, and today we're going to be reviewing Metal Gear Solid V Ground Zeroes. Now, it has been a while since this has come out, and there's been a reason why I haven't reviewed it yet. And quite frankly, it is because it's a demo. And since they set it up in the just completely idiotic way they did, basically making people think that this was a real game, I shied away from it, I refused to pay for it, blah blah blah, and I refused to do anything else with it. However, since they essentially charged for this prologue, I am going to review it. And there's a reason why. Now, before I get into all of that, I should honestly apologize to some of the people who are out there who bought the game. Whatever Konami was thinking whenever they released this, I really don't know, but I apologize. Just as a gamer, I apologize. And the sad thing is when I saw it at GameStop for the PlayStation 3, I should have known that something was completely out of whack, and there wasn't something quite right with this, because I've never recalled seeing a brand new Metal Gear game for about $30. $29.99 to be exact. And I am a big fan of the Metal Gear franchise. I mean, I could remember playing Metal Gear for ages. So this was kind of I don't want to say it was a personal slap in the face, but it was essentially a bit of a slap in the face for them to push out nothing more than a demo of what you may see in the future, and then charge money for it. That would be some stuff that I would expect an independent artist to do in order to create more funds, in order to push their product forward, not somebody like Konami. I mean, bad Kojima. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, in lieu of everything else, I mean, this is a Metal Gear game, so we have to keep that kind of in mind. The Fox engine is still running kind of good. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Granted, I know if they release the newest actual Metal Gear, which actually kind of makes me wonder if they're going to do the same shit with the Phantom Pain that they did with this. Quite frankly, if they do, I gotta honestly say, I'm done with Kojima and Konami, and I will not touch Metal Gear probably ever again if they pull the same shit with Phantom Pain. Now, granted, the likelihood of them doing that is kind of slim, but anyhow, back to the engine. It looks decent. It looks pretty damn good on computer. I did not play it on PlayStation, so I couldn't tell you about that. I pretty much refused to buy it for the PlayStation, even though, everything else I've played has been on, well, in lieu of Metal Gear, has been on PlayStation. Sounds, also, exactly what I would expect from Kojima and Konami. No complaints, no gripes there. There are a couple gripes and complaints that I had with some of the camera controls. It's kind of due more or less towards that third person. I didn't play it with a controller, I played it with a keyboard and mouse, since it is a shooter, which is kind of weird because this is the first game that I've ever played with a keyboard and mouse as far as a Metal Gear game goes. Most of the time it was on a PlayStation, so I had, an actual game controller. So going to a keyboard was actually really weird and kind of interesting all at the same time. All in all, I have to say I am extremely excited for the next full release of Metal Gear, even though I do not do stealth very well, and I'm more of a run and gun and just shoot the hell out of everything kind of person. Even with this, you're trying to infiltrate a base in Cuba, and you're trying to be stealthy and sneaky about it, and not me. I just kind of blitzkrieg through the entire thing with, attempting to hide here and there until I got found. That shouldn't surprise a whole lot of people that watch this channel. It sure as hell doesn't surprise me. All in all, I gotta say, if you want to buy Ground Zeroes, that is up to you. I still personally feel that it's a ripoff. That's my 2 cents on it. You know, paying... I saw it on Steam, I think it was like $10 yesterday. So, I mean, $10 for one level is still kind of shady, but at the same time, if you want to play it, and you're a die-hard Metal Gear fan, well then, go for it. Actual gameplay for that one level that I got to play, I gotta say, I have high hopes for the next release, as I normally do, especially when able to play something and see how far they've kind of pushed the bounds. But that's pretty much all I have for this. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have anything to add, by all means, throw it down below. I want to hear about it. But until next time, I'm out of here. This is Ghost Gamer, and I'll see you later.